Let me take you back a few months. Everything was calm. My house, clean, quiet, peaceful. Just me, my partner, and our routines. We're not uptight, but we like our space, our boundaries, and our sanity. Then the storm rolled in. My sister-in-law, let's call her Jenna, called us crying one night after a screaming match with her boyfriend. She had stormed out of their shared condo and had nowhere else to go. Just for a couple days, she promised. I just need time to cool off. We agreed. We're family. I didn't want to leave her stranded. But before she even unpacked, I laid down a few basic rules, nothing crazy, just adult stuff. I said, Jenna, you're welcome here, but this is our space. So please, clean up after yourself, no loud music after 10 p.m., and absolutely no smoking inside. She raised her hands like I was being dramatic. Of course. I totally get it, she said. Promise. Famous last words. The first 3 days were fine. She mostly kept to herself, made a few sarcastic comments here and there, but nothing I couldn't ignore. But then, the real Jenna emerged. It started with little things. Empty cups left on the table, makeup smudges on the bathroom sink, her clothes draped across the back of our couch like we were her personal laundry line. Then came the music. Loud, bass-thumping club music blaring from her Bluetooth speaker while I was trying to work from home. And the smoking. Oh, the smoking. One morning I walked into the hallway and stopped dead in my tracks. The air was thick, that awful, sour smell of cigarettes. I followed it to the guest room. Door cracked. Smoke curling out like a villain's lair. She was in there, puffing away like she was on a balcony in Vegas. I stood there for a moment, trying not to scream. I knocked gently. Hey, remember what I said about no smoking inside? She laughed. Laughed. Like it was a joke. Geez, you're starting to sound like your mom. Now, if you've ever been compared to someone in a mocking, condescending way, you know the rage I felt. It's not just disrespect. It's dismissal. It's the way she looked at me like this wasn't even my home. That night, I stared at the ceiling thinking, enough was enough. The next morning, I brewed my coffee calmly, humming to myself while Jenna slept in. Then I made my move. Step 1. I logged into our router and changed the Wi-Fi password. No more TikTok dances in the guest room. No more streaming Real Housewives at 3 a.m. Step 2. I locked the laundry room. She'd been tossing her laundry in with ours, overloading the machine, and leaving damp clothes inside for hours. That ends now. Step 3. I took the spare keys off the hook by the kitchen door and stashed them away. Jenna wasn't about to be sneaking in and out like she owned the place. By noon, she was awake and confused. Hey, is the Wi-Fi down? She asked, holding her phone up like a lost tourist. Nope, I replied, sipping my coffee. A pause. Okay, weird. And the laundry room's locked. Oh yeah, I said, keeping a perfectly neutral expression. Figured since the house rules weren't being followed, you probably didn't need the house privileges either. You should have seen her face. She sulked. No music. No Netflix. No laundry. No keys. She was stuck. I didn't scream. I didn't argue. I just smiled, like a queen who didn't need to raise her voice. For 2 full days, she barely spoke. Just skulked around the house, trying not to make eye contact. I could tell it was killing her. Then finally she cracked. She cleaned the kitchen, thoroughly. Dishes, countertops, even wiped down the fridge handles. Then she sheepishly asked if I'd give her the Wi-Fi password back. I smiled sweetly. Sure, I said. Just say the magic words. She blinked. What magic words? I leaned in. Say, I will follow the Queen's rules in the Queen's castle. She laughed nervously, thinking I was joking. I wasn't. Her smile faded. Are you serious? Completely. She stared at me. That's so childish. I raised an eyebrow. So is breaking her promises. She muttered it, under her breath, like a kid forced to apologize. But I heard it. I will follow the Queen's rules in the Queen's castle. Louder. She sighed and repeated it, louder this time, cheeks red with embarrassment. I handed her the Wi-Fi password with a royal flourish. Your pardon, my subject. And guess what? She's been on her best behavior ever since. No more late-night parties in the guest room. No more indoor smoking. No more clothes everywhere. She even asks before using the dryer now. Do I feel bad? Not even a little. I didn't scream. I didn't throw her out. I simply reminded her whose castle this is. Because sometimes the sweetest revenge is delivered quietly, with a smile, and a locked Wi-Fi network. Sometimes, standing your ground isn't about yelling or confrontation. It's about boundaries and the power to enforce them. Respect is earned, and when someone disrespects your space, you're allowed to remind them, kindly but firmly, that generosity isn't the same as permission. If this story gave you chills or made you cheer a little on the inside, go ahead and smash that like button. Tell me in the comments, what would you have done in my shoes? And don't forget to subscribe for more real-life revenge stories where karma always shows up, sometimes with a password and a crown.